Namaste children, I am Smita, your English teacher from Mangala Vidya Mandira. Class 5th Standard, Subject English. In today's class, let us learn a new lesson called as A Great Coachman. So, Unit 7 Prose, A Great Coachman. Children, Swami Vivekananda was a great Hindu monk, isn't it? He was a disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He was a key figure in the introduction of Indian philosophies of Vedanta and Yoga to the Western world. So he was a major force in the revival of Hinduism in India. So let us learn the life of such great personality in today's class. So focus on the words as I read. A little boy jumped out of the coach. He ran to his mother. He pointed to the coachman and said, "Mother, I want to be a coachman like him. How nice it is to drive a coach." Children, there comes a little boy, a small boy, who jumps out of the coach. Coach refers to a closed horse-drawn carriage. Okay, so he points at the person who drives the coach, called the coachman, and tells his mother that it is nice to be a coachman as one can enjoy driving a coach. His mother smiled and wisely said, "Naren, if you want to be a coachman, you can, but you should be a coachman like Krishna, who guided Arjuna and showed the path to the innocent people of the universe." Little Naren could not understand his mother's words quite clearly. Later on, he became what his mother wished for. Narendra became famous as Swami Vivekananda. Children, now his mother smiles and says that he can definitely become a coachman, but should become a coachman like Krishna, who gave guidance to Arjuna and who showed the way to the innocent people. And the same boy called Narendra later became Swami Vivekananda. Later he comes to be known as Swami Vivekananda. Narendra was born on 12th of January 1863. His parents were Vishwanath Datta and Bhuvaneshwari Devi. They considered the child was a gift from Lord Vireshwara, so they named the child Vireshwara. Later, they gave him the name Narendranath Datta. He was sent to school at the age of 6. He read stories from Ramayana and Mahabharata. He had a desire to study more and become a scholar. He wanted to see God. Children, when was Narendra born? He was born on January 12, 1863. His father was Vishwanatha Datta and mother was Bhuvaneshwari Devi. Narendra was considered as a gift of God Vireshwara. Vireshwara means Shiva. So they named him Vireshwara. Later they changed his name as Narendranath Datta. So he entered school at age 6 and also took interest in reading Ramayana and Mahabharata stories. So his desire was to become a scholar and also he wanted to see God. Later he met his real guru Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and experienced God. He stayed with Ramakrishna Paramahamsa for a few years. Then he became a wandering monk, visiting different places in India. He spoke to the people about the importance of education. He said that education should develop a complete human being. He fought against social evils like caste system, superstitions, and so on. Children, Swami Vivekananda, he was greatly influenced by his great guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who was a great spiritual leader. Now he stayed with his guru for a few years. Later he visited different places in India and gave spiritual lessons or religious lessons to people. Now after the death of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda, he carried on his teachings, his guru's teachings and philosophy to the world through Ramakrishna mission. So he gave importance on the importance of education. He emphasized on the importance of education and he fought against the caste system. Okay. So he in fact took people of every caste to chant Gayatri Mantra. Okay, so according to him, a Brahman is the one who has true knowledge of the world and it is not related to any caste. So during those times there were a lot of superstitious beliefs. So he fought against these superstitious beliefs. Children, superstitious beliefs refers to the beliefs which does not have any basis in reality. Okay, which we believe that something would lead to good or bad luck. For example, some people believe that black cat crossing the road is bad luck, isn't it? Or if crow is cawing, then guests will come. So all these are the superstitious beliefs, isn't it? Next, Swami Vivekananda went to the United States of America, USA, in 1893. He made a great speech in the Parliament of Religions at Chicago. He said that all religions in the world preach the same truth. Therefore, everyone in the world should develop a sense of brotherhood and love each other. He came back to India and began to teach tolerance and love. Children, Swami Vivekananda, he went to United States of America in the year 1893. So in the Parliament of Religions at Chicago, he gave a great speech. So he emphasized that religion always should teach tolerance and universal acceptance. Okay, he also emphasized on equality of all religions in the world. So everyone should develop brotherhood and love one another. Isn't it? That is what he emphasized upon. So he said that everyone should develop brotherhood and they should develop love towards one another. He established the Belur Mutt in Calcutta, which became the center of Ramakrishna Mission. The main motto of Ramakrishna Mission is work is worship. He lived for only 39 years, but his achievements are great. He made the world understand that India was a great country. Okay, children, Belur Mutt was established by Swami Vivekananda in Calcutta, which became the center of Ramakrishna Mission. So Ramakrishna Mission is nothing but it is a Hindu spiritual organization which was founded by Swami Vivekananda to spread the religious principles or Vedanta, which is taught by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So the main motto of Ramakrishna Mission is work is worship. He died at a young age of 39 years. Swami Vivekananda died at a young age of 39 years but was a great achiever. Children, he made the world proud of India. He laid new path for the people to follow and therefore helped them to come out of their sorrows and worries. So Swami Vivekananda's words guide us even today. So we have to follow his principles. Children, this lesson teaches us to adopt good principles in life so that our life becomes happier and easier to lead. So Swami Vivekananda has taught the world the concept of universal brotherhood. Okay, I hope you have understood this lesson, children. Okay, children, now coming to the grammar part, let us learn about prepositions. Now, what is a preposition? Preposition is one of the parts of speech. So, preposition is a word that shows a relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in a sentence. Now, they tell us about the location or position of the object in a sentence, where exactly a object is located in a sentence. So, they are usually followed by a noun or a pronoun. Example, on, in, at, about, for, into, under, between, etc. Okay, now let us go through the examples of preposition. He sat on the chair. Here on is the preposition. It tells about the location where exactly the person is sitting. He drove over the bridge. Here over is the preposition. The book belongs to Anthony. Here to is the preposition. I prefer to read in the library. Here in is the preposition. He swam across the pool. So across is the preposition. She climbed up the ladder. Up is the preposition. I was born at exactly 2 p.m. So at is the preposition. It is always cold in January. Christmas is on December 25th. The dogs are in the kennel. So here in and on are prepositions. So I hope you have understood about preposition, children. So preposition is a word that shows relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in a sentence. So they tell us about the location or position of the object in the sentence. Okay, now coming to the homework part. Children, you have to collect pictures of Swami Vivekananda and write 5 sentences about him. Thank you, children.